Hi, I'm Honor DiDonato, and I am on the membership committee for the Gateway Area Council Board. I'm also in the leadership for PAC 98 in La Crescent. So today I'm going to give you some tips on how to further your recruitment in your units by way of social media. So first, let's talk about the importance of social media. Social media is obviously something that's being used and leveraged among all different age groups and different demographics to share what they're doing, how they're having fun, events that are coming up, how things are going within their family or their communities. And so with scouting, that shouldn't be any different. This is a great way for us and our units to communicate to the public what we're doing, how we're having fun, how we're giving back to the community. It's a way to connect to our businesses, to other volunteer organizations or community partners, to let them have a glance at what we're doing, how we're giving back, but also to make people jealous. Let's have some fun. Let's show them what we're doing. And when parents are looking at these pages, when they're seeing these pictures and they're looking at what the kids of the same ages are doing, their kids are going to want to do this as well. So why not take advantage of that? The more that we share on social media, the more that we put things out there, we have an opportunity to not only tag individuals as they're participating, but also tag the businesses, tag the groups that we're working with. If you happen to take your troop to a business within La Crosse and you're working on a certain type of merit badge, or you're taking your den down to work on an adventure with a graphic design location, then why not share some pictures of your event and then tag the business and tag the parents? Every single one of us, whether we're an individual person or a business, we have circles. We have circles of people that pay attention to our page, they pay attention to our feed, and what we post then shows up in their feed. The more you tag, the more that you pull those circles in, the bigger the overall circle becomes. It exponentially ripples out for people to see what it is we're doing. And again, as those parents are seeing what other kids are doing within our units, it draws that attention, it draws their interest. They want to know more. They want their kid to be a part of it. It also allows an opportunity for our units to have additional communication just within our own unit itself. So if you imagine you have these pages on Facebook, but you also have groups. And groups are a great way to say, I have this body, this entity, whether it's a den or a pack, and I want to communicate to each other what's going on throughout the school year. Or maybe my troop wants to have a group so that every time we have a camping weekend coming up, we can easily put out there the list of the equipment that those scouts should be bringing with them. Parents want to know what time is drop off, when's pickup, where do we go, what do we do? This is a very quick and easy way to be able to share that information. And like most of us, we tend to have a preference on how we like to communicate. Some would rather have the phone call. Some would rather have a text message. Some only pay attention to social media. And so as we further broaden our scope and our units hit more and more people, we have to accommodate all of those different messaging styles. So social media really does a good job at adding to the opportunity or the ability to communicate to all of those involved in our groups. One of the things that you want to do when you're creating your page and or your groups is you also want to make sure that you keep it up to date. There's the algorithm. We've probably heard a lot about algorithms with social media. The more often that you post, the more often you're going to show up in other people's feed. So a hint to have along the way is once you create this, maybe see if you can't find a parent who will volunteer to say that's their job, and have them make sure they go out there, every month and put a picture or two up on the page. Now, assuming though that your units are very active and you're doing a lot of activities in the community, that's not going to be hard to do. You're going to have plenty of pictures to pick from. So make sure you're getting them out there, tag out the people, tag those businesses, and you'll really be impressed at how much the community responds back with the compliments and the appreciation of what your troop is doing. If you want to set up a page or a group or you want to talk about this in further details, get a little bit more information about what to do, reach out to Ashley or Morgan at the office and they'll be happy to help you out.